Waiting for Pipe Strip Dragon. I think he's new. And one other person, but I think she's gonna come in later.
The girl from last time?
Yeah.
She seemed pretty cool.
Yeah, she was pretty cool. Let's Twitter. Oh, who here has a Wii U?
I do.
Me.
Oh, I got some shit to talk about the Wii U. Oh my god. This fucking console,
seen
man.
this coming.
This fucking console.
Yeah, I think I remember you said on Twitter that like Xenoblade is a great game on the wrong console.
Oh yeah, it is completely on the wrong console. Like, damn. Like, what? Oh my god.
I
I
picked it up, but I haven't like really fucked with it yet.
Let's see. Message already?
Oh man.
Actually, someone to another person, but they're not here yet. So I'm gonna wait for one more person to show up, and then we're gonna start officially.
We're live, you know.
Oh, we're live now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Everybody's watching.
People are watching us staring in the shadows. What the fuck? I gotta pull up the chat myself. I didn't even pull up the chat. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah, they're talking to you. Captain Planet, he's a hero.
Pen, Pipe Strip? Is it you? Pen?
Yeah, stepped up.
You're kind of low, buddy.
Oh, hold on. I gotta adjust it. It's my first time using Hangouts.
Yeah, whenever anyone has their first time using one of these Google Hangouts, it's always a problem.
Yeah, what's wrong with Google Hangouts? It's supposed to be simple and easy.
Where's my good money?
Alrighty. We're gonna start this up.
Swag.
Ah, there you go. There you go. Alright, welcome everybody to the HPMP JRPG podcast. I am, of course, your JRPG enthusiast, Shadow Elite. And we're going to start off with the introductions. So, let's go with Zob.
Hey! It's good to Shadow Elite. Let me tell you something, sir. I'm a big fan of your channel. I'm a big fan of you. You know why I love you so much? Because you are fighting the good fight to bringing back the JRPGs. I love you, man.
Do what I can. I do what I can.
I can actually say I love this guy. I really do.
Actually, you know what? So one thing I wanted to tell you. When I first discovered your channel, and like your intro, like your channel introduction or something like that, it's got like this Xenoblade, not Xenoblade, Xenoverse gameplay, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Your laugh, oh my god, that shit was stuck in my head for a good week. I started laughing like you randomly at one point. I was like, what the fuck did this guy do to me?
Yeah, that's great.
That was awesome. You gotta do the laugh real quick.
I gotta find something funny.
Alright.
Something funny happens, I'll give it to you.
It's got to be in the moment.
Yeah.
I can't manufacture that. Okay.
We'll hear it eventually.
Hello.
Yes. Hey, there she is.
You know,
There she is. Gabby.
Hey.
What up?
I just got off work and it sucked.
Ah.
you're working on Sunday?
Yeah, I work whenever I can.
I did too.
I hate working on a Sunday. They better pay me double.
Are we on air right now, or?
Oh yeah, we're on air.
Oh man, I was about to complain about my job.
I don't think they would have found it.
I mean, I don't think people would mind.
Well, it's like I'm crew, but they had me in charge, and this guy kept coming through with the wrong burger, and he just wasn't saying what was wrong about it, and I was like, please just leave.
Mm.
That sounds like a pain in the ass.
Old people.
Let's keep going with the introduction. Shintai?
Hey, what's up? It's Shintai. I think you guys know me by now. I've been on a few episodes. Shit.
He's like, nope, sir. Like, shit, I ain't gotta say nothing else.
Is Shintai the guy that said that Persona wasn't perfect?
It's not.
Oh, snap.
That's the guy. That's the guy. Okay, cool. All
I
right.
love Persona. Let me make that clear.
Uh-huh.
I'm the kind of person that doesn't think anything is perfect. But
Exactly.
that doesn't mean, you can't like it. That's just how I am.
No. I was wondering if that was you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right, Blandrew?
What's going on, guys? Blandrew here. You can check out my channel at Blandrew. I talk about Japanese games and video game discussion topics. So yeah, check me out.
Mm.
And it sounds like he's transmitting from his closet.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Do I sound robotic or something right now?
Yeah, you sound
Yeah.
a little bad.
All right.
Little Domo Arigato.
Pine Strip, Pen? How am I saying your name, dude?
It's Pinstripe Paragon.
I'm
saying it y'all?
Let's see. And he dropped out. Okay. Nightmare?
Whoa, something died on me. Whoa. No. Okay. I'm Nightmare. I do stuff on the internet. I'm from Germany, and yeah, I finally figured out how to change my account. Yay! So now you see the other kind of avatar I use. Funny.
Yeah, I mean as him. So I'm down with that.
I guess we'll wait till Blandrew to come back. Gabby?
Hey, I'm Gabby. I make videos on YouTube. I'm sure I'm sure Shadow will put all the links in the description if you want to look at my stuff.
will,
video up now.
Mastermind.
I could also try, but I think it will not work if I put it in the description.
Yeah,
Well, I've
probably
linked
wouldn't.
all of your channels to my channel, so people can find you guys.
Alright, who hasn't gone yet? Everybody's gone, right?
Think so?
Not
All right.
bad.
Do I sound a little bit better right now?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, way better, yeah.
Okay.
A
Cool.
lot better. Okay, so,
Blandrew hasn't done it yet.
has it? Has it? Oh, Blandrew?
No, I
Did
didn't mind. I just sounded robotic during mine.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh god, it's Robo Blandrew.
RoboCop. Alright, so, let me air some grievances with the Wii U real quick before we honestly get started.
Oh god. Now
Oh,
What this is about.
The Wii U is a terrible console.
what?
It is
Yeah.
one of the worst consoles. It is the worst console I ever owned. Like, period.
I just wish
I
Fatal
agree.
Frame wasn't on it.
That was
Like,
really
why is it on the PlayStation 4? I love Fatal Frame. That's probably really strange.
No, it's not really. It's like a horror game, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my favorite genre, so.
Horror,
Yeah, what's
see,
your beef with the console?
Okay, alright, just the gamepad. The gamepad is stupid.
I
It's
can't
like-
even use my Wii U right now because I can't find my gamepad charger. That's how bad it is.
What?
That's another problem. If you don't have a gamepad, you can't do shit with this console, and you shouldn't have to. I mean, okay, I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles X, and every time I gotta look at the map, I gotta look down. I gotta look at the damn gamepad. If I'll play a game like Witcher or something like that, I can just pause the game and pop up the map easily. Why do I have to use this clunky gamepad?
Okay, I haven't played Xenoblade, so I can't comment on that specifically. But I just bought myself like the Pro controller, and I just mostly use that. I almost never use the gamepad. I just use the controller.
I'm trying to get the Pro controller, but every GameStop I'm going to, they're all sold out.
You
And
probably
I
have to buy it online.
Yeah,
I got
but
mine at Best Buy.
see, that's the thing. I got like GameStop gift cards and whatnot to use, and I'd rather not pay the full price. Just like I always GameStop gift cards.
The only complaint I have about the controller, though, I mean, I like everything about it except for one thing, and that is that both analog sticks are at the top, and
Yeah.
it just weirds me out. And I'm always like pressing the wrong buttons.
Yeah, it works actually okay for me. I actually don't mind it.
I
Another
don't think it's as big a deal on the gamepad, but on like the regular controller, I don't know. It fucks me up. I don't know. Like I've been playing Hyrule Warriors, and I keep pressing like instead of the dodge button, I press like the super attack instead. I'm like, God damn it, Link, stop doing spin attacks and shit.
Wait, you can't use a Pro Controller for the for Hyrule Warriors, or?
No, yeah, you can use a Pro Controller.
Oh, okay.
No, that's what I mean with the Pro Controller.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the gamepad. Okay, another thing is that when I'm just like, I just want to chill for a second and watch Netflix on it. Why is the display on the gamepad and it's also on the TV? That's just a waste of battery in my view.
So you can go into another room and watch it if someone's using the TV. It's really weird.
Yeah, that's cool. Don't get me wrong, but why can't I just turn off the display to save battery?
Yeah, it makes sense. I don't know why you can't do that.
I think there is a way to turn off the display.
Yeah, there's a way to turn off the display, but it won't go back to Netflix. It'll stay on like the menu screen or something like that.
Weird. I don't use it for Netflix, so.
That's true. Like my friends are telling me, why am I playing Netflix? I'm gonna use my Xbox One or use my PS4. I'm like, I'm on my Wii U. I should feel comfortable playing.
I would say like if you're gonna use Netflix on the Wii U, you should only do it because you want to do it on the gamepad. But otherwise, just stick to the other ones.
Okay, I guess I guess I'll have to cope with that. I guess I'll have to do that. All right, and okay, another thing about the Wii, the way it looks is stupid. It's long. Why is it long? Like, what is it, vertical or something like that? That's not horizontal. It's like
I kind of like it with my setup. It kind of works, but I can imagine if you have like a really good setup, it really sucks.
Yeah, it's like I got it on top of my PS4 right now. And all right, it looks okay, but just the way it looks.
It's dominating your PS4.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like you're talking about like the shape of the console itself.
Yeah, the shape of the console is just weird.
I don't know. I think that's a nitpick.
That's definitely a nitpick. That's like a gripe. That's not like nothing real. I guess my main point with the Wii U is definitely the gamepad. The gamepad is just not needed. Like games are integrating their stuff into the game.
Get yourself a Pro Controller. It'll make your life a lot happier.
Yeah.
I've been playing Hyrule Warriors with it, and shit's fun.
Yeah, I gotta get the Pro Controller, and then I can be real about it, I guess. All right, so let's start.
I don't own a Wii U. Does that mean don't buy one?
Man, if you want to play Nintendo games, go right ahead.
I want to play Xenoblade so bad. It's made by my favorite developers. They made Xenogears, my favorite video game of all time.
I don't know if it's worth it for that. I'd wait till the price drops if you're that into it.
You think the NX?
I got it for Xenoblade 2, and I'm like, this wasn't entirely like worth the.
Are there any rumors of the NX having backwards compatibility? So I can probably get Xenoblade on there, right?
They said they might ditch backwards compatibility to make the
console because the other consoles have.
No.
Yeah, so. But I'd still say get a Wii U. I mean, I'm loving it right now. Just don't use it for like stuff like Netflix, the internet, and stuff like that, and you should be good.
Yeah. Okay.
Just play games on it.
Okay. I just want Shin Megami Tensei Crossfire Emblem.
That game looks like trash. I'm sorry.
I know it's
original.
I Wii U.
I'm not a fan. I'm a player.
I wanted the original version where I could have like fucking Kushalane against Ike and shit. That would have been.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a tactical RPG where Shin Megami Tensei characters versus the Fire Emblem universe.
So did I. I kind of caved when I saw the original trailer, and I'm like, ooh, I'll get this in Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah,
I have not played Hyrule Warriors once, and now the game looks like crap.
Why can't I just pick Beelzebub against Mad King Ashnar? Come on.
Well, even if they weren't versus each other, they could be on the same team, so you can have.
That'd be cool too.
The guy from Nocturne and the girl, what's her name? The girl from Awakening with the blue hair.
Lucina?
Yeah, those two on the same team beating up demons and recruiting them. That game would have been dope.
Yo, that's what everybody thought it was going to be like.
Now we have Idol Master.
Yo, that's basically what it is. It's like, what the fuck is going on with this? I mean, okay, it looks good to me. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, I'm gonna buy it, but I'm
gonna buy it. But
I'm gonna buy it, but my expectations are gonna be really low.
Yeah, it just wasn't what we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, did you see that gameplay after it released in Japan? They had
Oh,
these
God.
characters like turning Super Saiyan and singing the Fire Emblem theme song. It was,
That
it was the
confused
worst
me
thing I've
so
ever
much.
What?
It looks like
Yeah.
a Nintendo version of Omega Quintet.
Yeah,
So-
Omega Quintet's long lost cousin or whatever.
I just bought that game.
I was thinking about getting it because it was real cheap, but I was like, I'm not gonna play this game. This game don't look interesting to me.
I kind of liked it.
See, when I saw the trailer for Shin Megami Tensei, like the singing one, I almost thought it was like Persona 5 or Persona the dancing one and the singing one.
Dancing
I was like, is this what we've been waiting for?
Maybe.
Hey, is
Persona
Dancing on
SingStar.
Night good? I was thinking of getting it.
I hate that dancing game.
Me
it's not-
too.
It's terrible.
Good.
The Persona dancing game?
Yeah, that's what I thought the Fire Emblem
It's
/
all
Shin Megami
dialogue.
Tensei game
It's all
was.
dialogue.
Yeah.
I was gonna get. I was like, I'm the
Yeah.
huge Persona 4 fanboy, but I was like, I'm not even gonna. I hate these dancing games.
Hey,
I
I
can't.
was- The thing that kept me from wanting to get it is the fucking dancing parts. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, but I like Persona, so I want to get it, but I don't know.
I like that game. What's the game with the girl with the blue hair?
Is it Hatsune Miku?
Yeah, like that's cool. Parappa Rapper, Andre Milani, those are good. But this is just not fun. It's just the dialogue is out of control.
The Hatsune Miku one's actually pretty good, and
Well,
there's
it's more
so
like
many
a
of them.
visual novel, I guess. That's probably why.
It's kind of like the story mode in Arena, how there's like an hour of dialogue and then you get
Oh
one
god,
fight.
yeah, Arena was boring as hell.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the exact same thing, but with dancing in
You're
between.
right.
Wait, somebody said Persona 4 Arena was boring?
I don't get this.
Yeah, it was kind of boring. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was hoping for like a real good epic story, like bringing back the Persona 3 protagonist. But
Or you're talking
then
about the
they
story,
did
not the
something
actual
completely
game?
different. And I was like,
Yeah, we're just talking about the story.
Alright,
What just
alright,
happened?
Okay.
I picked up Arena, but I
Only-
haven't fucked with it much. I liked what I
Okay.
played of it, though. The combat seemed fun.
Yeah, it is. But
It's definitely easy to pick
here's-
up.
When you beat a level in the dancing game, Izanagi jumps out into a guitar solo. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like, what's going on here?
It's like I guess idol stuff is the biggest thing in Japan, and they decided
yeah.
to put it with Persona.
Can we at least agree, though, that when they released Persona 5, that they don't oversaturate the same way they did with 4?
It's
Talking about Willis.
already too late. Already too late.
Yeah, I think they got an anime coming right after
Yep.
the.
Yep.
They already announced an anime? Oh, wow,
Yep.
that's nuts.
They start right with it. They go full frontal the marketing front.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm
I'm
gonna buy
kinda
everything.
excited.
It's
I
fine.
mean, in anime, that's okay. The Persona 4 anime, the first one at least, was pretty good, so, I mean...
Yep.
That's not
Yeah,
big.
the
The
Golden
next
one was just-
fighting game is going to be good though, with all those guys.
Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna make a fine game.
Of course. It made money. Fucking money.
Yeah.
Gotta milk it.
Milk everything to the last breath. Alrighty, so let's start the JRPG lineup of 2016. We're gonna talk about the games.
Let's go!
See if we're gonna buy them or not, or we're gonna pass them on them or not.
Guess who already has all of them pre-ordered?
Jesus Christ!
Yes.
Don't
Not
play
lying,
around.
that's the worst part.
Alright, so let's start off this with Digimon Cyber Sleuth.
Yes.
Day
Yes.
Yes.
So
I'm interested.
Day one.
I mean, I never played a Digimon game, and
Either.
when I saw
never even
this,
I never even seen the cartoon before, but I can't.
yeah,
wait,
yeah,
yo.
definitely.
Yeah.
When I saw this, I was like, "Oh snap! This looks really good. This looks it's basically turn-based. I mean, just the character design alone is what really grasped me the most."
But did you
That's
know that
awesome.
there's multiplayer? You can your
What?
Yeah, it's
There's
multiplayer.
multiplayer.
I swear
What?
to God, there's I watch it every single night because I don't know the characters, so I'm trying to see who I can pick up to use to fight against people. There's multiplayer. Me and you can fight each other with our best Digimon.
Oh, okay, that's a huge plus.
That's a buy. That's day one.
Oh, sure. That's a real huge plus.
Yeah.
I should see if I can pre-order that right now.
During the stream.
If you get the dark version of the, I don't know the names, Agumon, and
What?
I'm rocking with
They're
that.
more powerful.
They're like the darker versions of the main character, like the dinosaur thing.
I love him.
Yeah, there's a black version, and you know I'm a black man, so I'm gonna go with the black one. You know. But yeah,
Hi.
but I'm saying if everybody's gonna please add me because I need to fight you guys. I need to be the best because I love Pokemon. I love Pokemon.
Gotta be the very best.
Yes.
Like, no.
Go ahead, Shadow. I'm sorry. Shadow. Go.
Speaking of different versions, I didn't even realize that the new Fire Emblem game is going to be split into 3 versions. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to that next. Alright, basically it's gonna be like Conquest and what's the other one called? Birthright?
Birthright,
or something
and
like
then
that.
what's
Yeah, go ahead.
what's the last one?
I don't know.
Isn't there only 2?
No, there's 3.
Well,
There's a third story
there's-
that's neutral.
There's 2 that's coming out at the same time, then there's 1 coming later.
Yeah, see, that's just bullshit right there. Like, what is that?
I don't know.
They want their Pokemon money. They want their Pokemon money.
Yeah.
Did you ever
it's
get
just
your
like
pre-order?
What happened?
Oh, it's Revelation is the last one.
Oh, right, okay. But still, it's like, okay, you're gonna buy both versions, of course. Like everybody's gonna buy both versions because you buy one version at full price, and then you can download the other one for a reduced price, probably half price. I'm not sure. But then after you do that, you're probably gonna want to buy the third, I guess, scenario or something like that, and that's probably like a full length game or something like that.
Or you just
So
buy
it's
the
like-
pre-order special edition.
And get
and get all of them, yeah.
See, I'm not comfortable with that. See, I feel like the company is nickel and diming me. That's one of the reasons I won't play Destiny. It just feels like they're really trying hard to get my money, and they're gonna succeed because I love Fire Emblem Awakening. So of course I'm gonna buy the next.
It's
one.
totally what they're doing to make money off of it.
Oh my god, I can't stand that.
I'm just gonna go back to my PSP tactical RPGs.
Yeah, Tactic or Let Us Cling Together. That's amazing.
John Dark.
John Dark.
Yeah, I love that game.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Level 5's a good developer, or at least they used to be.
Oh, that's still good.
I guess.
You seem a little bit hesitant there.
Yeah, you about to shit on Nino
You
Kuni?
gotta yeah, I'm about to say. I was like, what's wrong with Nino Kuni?
I haven't played much of Ni no Kuni 1, and Ni no Kuni 2 does look good,
Yeah, it looks like fire.
but like, I don't know, man.
I thought Ni no Kuni could have been better. I something about it is missing that's making me not, love it for some reason.
Yeah, I really liked the game, but I still feel like there could have been something more.
I felt like it should have been something, but I just can't put my.
Yeah.
I think when my faith in level 5 started to like crack was White Knight Chronicles.
I like.
Yes.
I like.
I don't blame you for that, bro. I
I
don't
like it.
I agree.
I like it. I love it. Remember the multiplayer till they shut it down?
No, I didn't even get that
They
far.
shut it down.
I was like,
Yeah,
fuck this
they
game.
stopped the goddamn I was in there every day just level grinding, and it was fun.
I was really excited for that game because I love the anime Escaflowne, and it looked like they were making a video game version of that, but it wasn't what I expected. I don't know. Maybe I need to give it another chance, but
It's not-
Don't give it no chance. It's terrible.
yeah, no.
I only
can't
bought
say
that.
much.
I only bought that game so I could play with my friend, but I hated it.
Yeah,
It was very awkward.
It's bad, but I just love it, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
I can't say much about Ni no Kuni because I only ever played a little bit of it, and since PlayStations aren't backwards compatible, I have to fucking go out and buy a PS3 to be able to play it again.
Yeah.
Nino Kuni was just I don't know. It felt. I'm probably gonna get flack for this, but it felt childish. I
But
don't
it's
know.
an Ghibli thing. That's why.
Yeah,
it's
I know. That's what I was
good.
thinking. I was like, it's like that. I get it, but it's like I can't play it.
Man, I love
can see
Ghibli
that.
so much, though.
Ghibli's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I have Soot Sprites tattooed on my arm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Holy crap!
House Moving Castle. Great stuff.
All right, so we talked about Fire Emblem. Let's talk about.
Wait, Shadow, did you?
Bravely Second.
Shadow, did you like Fire Emblem Awakening? Did
Did I
everybody?
like Fire
Did everybody here like it or no?
I loved
liked it.
Fire Emblem Awakening.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
That game was amazing.
I thought it was
like-
amazing.
I played it. Well, I only played it once, but I could always come back and play it whenever.
One more question, not to be offensive, but are they adding some type of homo gay stuff?
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
Are they,
Yes,
able,
yeah.
are they able to breed or adopt?
I think you can actually marry your sisters as well.
Oh, no.
That's always been
I'm
in
just
Fire
saying,
Emblem.
I think that's a thing that you can
No.
do.
Well, yeah, Japan's into that type of weird stuff, but no.
Well, like, because I think you can marry Elise as the twin-tailed one, and then the other red-haired, short-haired girl. You can marry
As
her
they
too.
say, incest is wincest.
Yeah, incest. I never understood that about Japan with their obsession with brothers and sisters. It's like
Nah.
I don't fucking know.
Big brother.
I
big
don't
brother.
get that at all. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
how do people in Japan like this shit?
I
Well,
think it's
I-
only people that don't have brothers or sisters fantasize about it. And it's like, because they're such weirdos. I don't know. That's the only way I can rationalize it.
Nah, I have a different rationalization of it, but we don't need to talk about this right now. Can we just move on? Can we just move on?
I need to explore the psyche of
But like incest has been in Fire Emblem since like the beginning. They might take out the incest part, but they're definitely gonna leave in like the gay stuff in there for the West.
There's no problem with
Can they
that.
censor that? I mean, God.
No, I'm not saying anything's bad about the gay part, but they're definitely gonna take out the incest part for the West.
Oh, please. They got to.
Honestly, yeah, I can see that. But if they don't, I'll just be mad because they took away a lot of things from other games that didn't need to be censored at all.
Oh, yeah, like the Hostess Clubs in Yakuza 3 or 4 or something like that.
I'm just complaining about Fatal Frame.
What they do to Fatal Frame?
Oh, you can just look it up. I don't even want to say it on the stream.
They took out the ghosts.
Let's see.
It's
I'm gonna
some of
do
the
this real
outfits
quick.
they wear.
Yeah, they took away the bikini.
What?
Didn't they take away
Why?
they took away the bullet from the Xenoblade or something?
The main character is only 40
they
years
changed-
old.
They changed the age of the younger girl and also changed her outfit because she was wearing this weird like bikini thing.
And you had like grown ass men crying about you can't be able to see a 13-year-old girl in a bikini. Those a whole lot of fuckery.
I mean, it can happen, but you don't want to be catched while you're looking at it.
Okay, I guess I could see the reason here. Oh, they got the Zero Suit Samus too.
Yeah.
That's for the
actually
North
pretty
American version. I don't really like it though.
Okay,
Understand.
I gotta look up more at that later.
big blue suit, dark mansion thing, haunted house.
What?
The Zero Suit Samus, it's like all blue, and you're like in a horror game. It doesn't match.
Well, it's supposed to be like fun DLC, I guess. So.
It's a fun reward for beating the game and getting a really high level, essentially.
Okay, kind
Oh
of.
wait, you get it after you beat the game?
Yeah, like you can get a ton of different outfits. That's just one of them.
Wow,
Okay.
I can't
That's
believe
like
you can
the whole-
unlock outfits without paying for them. Wow, I never
Yeah.
heard of that before.
You want to know the
Shocking.
best part? In North America, it's only downloadable, and it's like 12 gigs or something.
12 gigs?
12 it's
small
like
ass
it's
Wii U?
ridiculous, and it's $80. Like it's a full price game, digital only.
It's $80.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like I wanted to get it so bad, and I was just like, "Fuck that, Nintendo! You're not getting my money."
80
$80
that's too much.
I would
Nobody
never
got time for
pay-
that.
I would never pay 80 for a digital only game.
I might just because I like Fatal Frame too much.
Yeah, for a digital game, that's true. I would never pay that much for a digital only game. Alright, so let's keep this rolling along, shall we? What are we talking about next? Bravely Second.
Oh yes,
Did anybody play Bravely Default?
I did.
got
I
the
have
first
it.
game.
I didn't play it.
I did.
I mean, I wanted to play it badly, but I never actually got around to it. There was so many, but Bravely Second, well, it looks like more the same, honestly. But it just looks like something that's been improved upon.
The voice acting in the first one for the
definitely.
English is horrible.
There was voice acting? I didn't even know.
Yeah. Also, your mic is kind of like going robotic a little bit for me, at least.
I
Probably
hear
not his
too.
mic.
My mic?
It's probably his connection.
No, it can't be my connection. Okay, it's probably my connection.
Now it's better.
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay. So nobody's really getting Bravely Second except for me and Gabby.
I'm getting it.
Wait,
If there's a special edition, I gotta get that.
When's Bravely Second coming out?
I don't think it has a release date yet.
I want to say March, but I'm not sure.
I think they announced it for Europe, but I didn't hear anything about the U.S.
I'm gonna wait a little bit on
It's
it.
announced for the U.S. You can already order it.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh wait, initial. That's the initial release date. That's not the U.S. release date. Alrighty. So let's move on to Persona 5. Let's get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Type.
So does anybody honestly think it's coming out in 2015 in North America and Europe?
No.
Yeah. I'd like to think it is.
Of course.
I think it will. It will. They have polished the game for the last year, and they just want to get in some voice acting. So, summer Japan, fall America, I say.
Please?
I hope that's the case. Because
I
we would have
already
to
guessed
see,
it.
we would have to see like English gameplay really soon
Yeah.
in order to even be a fall release. Like they can't just come out if we don't get anything by the time it comes out in the summer of Japan, then I don't think it's going to come out in English in 2016. That's what I'm afraid of. Because well, how long does it take for a localization to actually happen? Like half a year, probably, almost, depending on the game.
Yeah.
Persona Q.
Persona Q, how long did that take that to come out? No.
Oh.
Did anyone think it was good? Because I thought it was not that good.
Alright, Persona Q I got a love-hate thing for. I hate the fact that I have to create maps, but everything else I loved about it.
See, that was my first entrance into the Persona series, and I didn't know what to think of it.
Yeah, it was a dungeon crawler. It was based off the Etrian Odyssey games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
If that was your first foray, it doesn't really represent the series. So
Oh no, yeah, I totally know that after like watching gameplay and stuff from the other
It
Personas.
was just for the fans. The fans bringing the two universes together. It was just for the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I gotta finish it, but I never actually got around to actually going to finish. I'm at like the last dungeon, and I just
It's tough.
don't want to turn on my 3DS. It's just
Yeah.
sitting there collecting dust.
So yeah, it looks
Alright,
like
so-
Persona 5 is actually really nearly completion, and they will put it out. I mean, look at the trailer footage. It looks very polished to the point where I only say there are some story elements that have to be implemented, voices to record, and maybe a little bit bug fixing. But I think it's done for. It really
I
looks
feel like if it comes out this year, it'll come out in winter, like near the end of the year.
I don't believe in winter release dates.
You don't?
Yeah, I don't believe it. I believe that if they say winter, like winter 2016, it's going to be pushed back to the following year.
on the assumption that Persona 5 does come out this year, I think we can all assume that it's going to be RPG of the year.
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
definitely.
I don't think there's any.
There's
I'm
nothing.
pretty sure that's not a controversial opinion.
What else could there possibly be? The rival
Yeah, I think,
Persona 5.
I think it'll be Game of the Year. What else will be better?
I mean,
I don't
bet,
know.
I
So
bet.
yeah, it probably will be Game of the Year.
Nah, people will say Uncharted's Game of the Year.
Yeah,
Let's just be real.
you're right. They're going to find some type of game, like that's going to come out later on.
Yeah, I was thinking like game of the year. That's kind of a stretch. I mean, I wanted to be game of the year.
Uncharted can slip and slide off my tape.
I mean, I know it's not going to win Game of the Year at the Video Game Awards, but for the gamers, I think it's going to be genuinely the Game of the Year.
Yes,
Because you know how Bloodborne is actually Game of the Year, but they said Witcher 3. I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody, but I thought Bloodborne.
No, you're right. You're right.
Bloodborne.
Yeah.
actually, that being said, then I think the only other game that can come close is Dark Souls 3.
Wow. Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dark Souls. The Dark Souls. I keep forgetting
You're
how
right.
popular that thing.
He's
that,
right. He's right.
franchise is.
Persona
Souls.
5's biggest competition, in my opinion, is Dark Souls 3.
You're right.
That game's gonna be
That's so strange.
it's gonna be really
That's so
good.
strange.
He's right.
Damn.
No love for Nier.
He's right. The original.
Holy crap.
He's right. Two good games for 2000. Hopefully, Persona 5 2015. That's two.
This is shaping up to be a really good year.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. In fact, I actually bet that Persona 5 will not disappoint in release.
No way.
I think that's a safe.
I don't even want to put those words together because I wouldn't want to think about it if Persona 5 doesn't live up to the hype. But it's not. I mean, it's not gonna happen. So it's gonna be the best game ever.
Well, the thing is, like,
Obviously.
I've played more than just Persona. I've played a bunch of Shin Megami Tensei games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like the weaker ones
Yeah.
still manage to be like good games.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And I think they bring their A game here. They don't want to go on any risk.
No.
They better not. They better be the best thing ever.
It will be. It will be. I mean, it has the perfect theme. I mean, even I'm hyped for that. And, you know, I don't believe in hype. First rule of modern media.
Really? I doubt you get hyped up. I noticed that you guys really said like Persona 5's only competition would be Dark Souls.
Yes.
Yeah, they're
But-
completely forgetting about Nier. I mean,
And Final Fantasy
Oh,
and
yeah.
every other game.
Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 15.
No,
Oh,
exactly.
I don't think it
That's
looks
what
that
I'm
good.
Final
But-
Fantasy 15. I was like, really?
But you got people that are like, oh, it's a Final Fantasy game. It's automatically good.
No.
Yeah. I mean,
no, not this one. Not
Wait.
anymore.
I didn't know that Nier 2 is coming out this year.
yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
it was.
yeah,
Fuck!
they said it will come.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Not only that, Star Ocean 5. I mean, I'm sorry, you got the list. Go ahead, Shadow.
Yeah, you got the list. We're gonna go down the list. We're gonna go down.
I mean, it looks like a very good year.
Yeah, it's if you're a Japanese fan, you know.
My
Yeah,
wallet's already crying.
So Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, boo.
It can't. It's not gonna come close to either Persona 5 or Dark Souls.
Or Nier. And no, it's not.
Like, if all those
No,
other
I'm-
games are like 10s out of 10s, I'm expecting 15 to be like a 7 or 8 out of 10.
Damn, a
Around that
7?
range.
7, yeah.
What?
Yeah, because there's the Square Enix bonus. They always get the Square Enix bonus.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good game. I'm pretty sure I'm going to play it, I'm going to enjoy it, and be like, yeah, that was alright. I enjoyed it. And then I'm going to turn around Persona and then bow down to the greatness.
Yeah.
If I do get 15, I'm probably just going to trade it in for freaking Persona 5.
Oh my God.
Persona 5 is bringing new ideas. It's bringing fresh ideas. It's using an old system and making it fresh and new. Final Fantasy 15 is just some type of hack and slasher. You know,
I don't want to play Shinra.
I mean,
Oh my
it looks
God.
like. I mean, Persona 5 is the best of both worlds, and
yeah.
and Final Fantasy 15 is the worst of both worlds.
Even
So-
Screen, it came out with some type of questionnaire asking which one
Yeah.
to buy. You know, and people were like Persona 5. A lot of people were saying Persona 5 over
Persona 5 won that poll.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, but I heard turn-based was
even-
dead, so, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn-based is dead.
We
my
gotta talk
ass.
about that. We definitely gotta talk about that.
Right?
Oh my God, Final Fantasy 15, no love at all.
I mean, I
Wow.
think Star Ocean 5 is going to be better. I think Nier's going to be 5.
Yeah.
Nier's going to be better.
Oh my God.
It's got some competition.
All of Final Fantasy 15 screams like trying too hard.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, it's been in development for a really long time.
The game's been in development since like we were all sperm. So
Well, you, not me.
how old do you think I am, bro?
I'm
25.
28.
Oh,
I'm
you're
28.
older than me by a couple of years. Then, all right.
So yeah.
Oh, it's been a decade. It's pretty much been a decade.
It's been too long, so them trying too hard. They better try too hard.
They really have to bring their A game. Like,
When I played with
There
that
can't
demo,
be
when
anything.
I played in that demo was not their A game. Did you think so?
I mean, even the
no,
fans
not
have
at
to-
all. But
It was
I think
clunky.
it was a demo, so I really can't go too hard on it.
Yeah, but that's true. But I remember back in the day when we played PS1 demos, we were like, "I'm buying this right now." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There was no
Yeah.
ifs or buts about it. But now it's like when I played, I was like,
Wasn't Final Fantasy 15 announced like basically when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out?
2006.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was in high school.
Yeah,
I was
so
like
was I.
11 when
So
that
was I.
"Wow."
Holy crap.
Oh my God, I was in elementary school.
Say. I was in like 3rd grade and now I'm graduated. Freaking
Oh, no, I
Seriously?
Yeah, 15 got announced the same time as 13, right?
Somewhere around that time.
Yeah, they told us that we would get this as the so-called Final Fantasy 13 versus that
something
now
like
is, and I still wait for the versus part.
It's not coming. It's dead. They
No,
had
no,
to-
no.
they had-
I mean, what is the versus part of the game? What was the versus part of that game? Why call it that way?
No.
They probably had like some huge plan, but then they
Yeah.
saw Final Fantasy 13 kind of done fucked up, so they were like,
Oh,
what
it
was
bombed.
this idea?
It was,
Yeah.
So yeah,
Damn, I didn't realize Final Fantasy 15 was that hated. So, a real quick thing. Do you guys think the 7 remake is coming out in 2016?
Okay.
Episode Part 1.
If it takes them 10 years plus to make Final Fantasy 15, I honestly don't think we'll get 7 remake this year at all.
Mark my words, the only FF7 thing we'll see is when they release FF15, they're going to release it with a demo.
Yeah.
yeah, probably.
Oh
That's
my
it.
god.
That's all we're going to get.
We
Yeah.
might see like the
Yeah.
first episode, because you know how they were like making
Oh,
it
they're gonna
episodic
be
or
in
whatever.
episodes, yeah.
We might
Terrible.
see 1, but that's a low ball prediction.
Oh my god. Okay, so definitely Final Fantasy 7 remake not coming out this year. Might get a demo, but other than that, no. What about Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8? Apparently somebody pointed out in the comments I missed that, which I don't think it's coming out in 2016.
I think that's like a 2017 spring title, since that's usually like where Kingdom Hearts releases around.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, there's no way. I mean, we haven't seen that much gameplay of it. Well, you don't really need to see that much gameplay because it's just other games mixed into one, with one new scenario probably. I don't think that Aqua chapter is going to be like huge. It's probably going to be around like what 20 hours. That's probably about it.
That just sounds like a third of Birth by Sleep. Like that's all it sounds like.
Exactly. That's exactly what and they're going to sell it to you. They're going to make sure they get your money.
Even
That's
though they
why, like, the new
already,
scenario.
even though they already re-released Birth by Sleep in 2.5. Okay.
Oh my god.
Or is it going to be something completely new?
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
I'm pretty sure it's actually going to be a new thing, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't
actually
fucking
like new game like 40 hours. Like I don't know.
probably 10.
Yeah, really low. I'm guessing 20. That's to give them the benefit of the doubt.
If you skip the cutscenes.
Probably less than that. Star Ocean 5. Let's talk about Star Ocean 5.
Hype.
That it's like besides Persona 5, Star Ocean 5 is like the most anticipated game for me.
Star
for
Ocean is the real Tales of.
See, I've
Let's not
never
go-
played a Star Ocean game.
Oh wait, are you
I
playing
haven't pre-ordered.
It's
You gotta
Tales of?
play. Please play, Gabby. Play it.
I'll do it.
If that's the real Tales of. Tales of, that's a joke you guys are playing. I love Star Ocean.
All right.
I
let me-
can feel the hate.
Just
I
drop
can feel
this
the hate.
bomb. Okay, the person that's directing Star Ocean 5 is the person that directed Infinite Undiscovery, which is
That's
easily one of the
No!
one of the
Oh
praise.
God, no!
That's a good game.
I'm sorry I had to bring that down on you, but
Oh.
that's why my hype level died with that game.
Time to go crawl in my
Discovery,
corner.
Infinite Undiscovery was such.
It was one of the biggest wastes of potential I've ever played. Like,
I mean,
Infinite Undiscovery had so many good ideas that did either like them really badly or nothing.
Infinite Undiscovery is the curse word of RPGs.
I think because I would rather play Infinite than Tales. I don't like Tales.
Okay, wait. Why don't you like Tales?
Because I think because in the RPG community, they put it on the mantle as the top RPG. It even sells very well, but there are a lot of RPGs that I think get swept under the rug because they say that the combat system is old or you know what I'm saying?
Outdated.
And I think Tales of, I think the storyline is very childish and pretentious.
I'll give you that one.
I think
Uh-huh.
the combat
It
system,
depends on which game
combat
you're talking
system, I think the tapping of the buttons of the combat system is so boring. I was playing Tales of Hysteria. I had a huge open map to walk, but there was no enemies there. There was like a snake here. There was a grizzly bear over there. And when I killed him, I was just running through this secluded land. And I was just like, ugh, like this is really. I mean, I do like the one that was on the 360.
Vesperia.
Okay, good. Yeah, Vesperia
that was decent. But
I'll
I
go back.
think I kind of think that you guys are younger though because you never played the classics. I don't want to say never, but the classics, like if you came from in my generation from the Xenogears, Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger, and then you would compare
all those fucking games, bro.
I played those
Even
too.
I played some of those.
No, I said in my statement that I don't know, but I'm just saying if you played those and then you heard this generation today saying that Tales of is king, you'll get very frustrated. You'll get very frustrated.
Okay, yeah, Tales of has some shortcomings, but I don't think it's like terrible. It's definitely one of the JRPGs that I look forward to each year.
I think it's. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say it like
Talk
this.
about Berseria.
I apologize for having an opinion, man, but I know it really pisses people off. But I really think Tales of is bad.
Well, I strongly disagree, but if that's your opinion, that's
Yeah.
cool, man.
I like the Tales games, but there isn't one that I can say that I love.
You know what I noticed? The same people that like Tales love Kingdom Hearts, right or wrong?
I only like Kingdom Hearts.
I have
2.
never played a Kingdom Hearts game.
Oh, Gabby, you're so lucky. Because I like Kingdom
No, that's not true because I love Tales, but I don't think much of Kingdom Hearts at all.
I used to love Kingdom Hearts before the internet, and I remember I came on the internet, and I'd be like, I would say Kingdom Hearts had flaws, and people would send death threats to me, and I'd be like, okay, now I hate Kingdom Hearts.
So this is the fan base you have the most problem with. Is it the game itself?
Well, Kingdom Hearts, it's just the story makes me so angry because I don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah, they need to
Why
drop
are you
that story
paying
already.
attention to the story? It makes no fucking sense.
Like I said, I grew up on Xenogears, Final Fantasy VII, Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger. So it's like when I play the children's RPG, no disrespect. When I played the children's RPG, where I'm just swelling my Kingdom Hearts 2 combat system, amazing. Kingdom Hearts 1, though, that was bad. Kingdom Hearts 3, combat system is probably going to be amazing. Is it my most anticipated game? Not at all. Am I hyped for it? Not at all. But the story, I still don't understand what's going on.
The only reason I'm going to play Kingdom Hearts 3 is because it looks like a fun game to play. I'm going to turn my brain off completely when any cutscenes come on because they're going to be retarded.
I wish I can do that because, I wish I can do that. But I like to get the full experience when I'm playing an actual good game.
I don't know if I could let a story deter me from.
Because when I play Persona
playing
5,
the game.
I'm not going to be doing that. When I play Persona 5, I'm going to get a good story. I'm going to get a good combat system. I'm going to be having the monster fusing system. There's going to be so much going on that my mind's going to explode. I'm going to say Game of the Year. Now with Kingdom Hearts, I can't be like, okay, I'm going to shut my brain off when the story comes. But when the combat system comes and I'm on side of that Ferris wheel going up and down, that's going to be a bit. But I'm sorry for having an opinion. I really do.
I find this very interesting though because you're talking about like childish RPGs nowadays.
Yeah,
but you praise games like Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger in and of itself is a very lighthearted game. That's not meant to be taken that seriously. Don't get me wrong, it's a really good game.
For its time, the combat system was so ahead of its time. We never had something where you was we had what you call that when
On screen and
Active time battle.
Active time battles. But before that, it was just it's in the title. Random encounters. I remember you would go up to a monster, everybody was split up, we're jumping on them, it was like ahead of its time at its time. So of course now the young people will think that that's childish and things like that. But for its time, it pushed to another level. You know what I'm saying? Something that we've never seen before.
I guess I don't get that because you're saying that the gameplay there is amazing, and you're talking about the story. Because Shintai just said,
no, but the combat system is amazing. I think till its day it even holds up as an amazing combat system.
I'd agree. The combat is really good, but I wasn't trying to rag on the writing because I do think it's well written for what it is.
Oh,
but at the same time, Chrono Trigger's story, it does have some serious moments here and there, but overall, it's a pretty lighthearted story. You're time traveling with a frog and a robot, for fuck's sake. I mean, just the concept of the plot is kind of ridiculous.
I don't know. I mean, you know,
I'd say it's a childish game.
a frog and a robot. That's
I kind of agree with Shintai. It is pretty childish. Thinking back on it,
Well,
and
again, great game. I love Chrono Trigger. Really good game. But you know, you have to look at it for what it is. It was a kind of a childish game.
I don't
And I
know.
don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No.
You
So
know?
does that game have really just nostalgia surrounding it too much, or?
Oh, yes.
No,
Lots of
no.
people are super nostalgia over that
see,
game.
I wouldn't say that for me because I just started playing it last year
Yeah,
for the first time ever. So I don't really have a lot of nostalgia associated with it.
I got to be honest with you. I only played it 3 years ago. I never played it as a kid.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Yes, I mean,
I played it when it came out on the DS.
I thought your question was directed toward like people.
Everybody else. I didn't understand because I think Xenogears till this day is the greatest video game of all time. But when I played that, and I don't want to just shut people down, so I go back to the generation before, and I went back and I played this, and I said, yes, I understand. I understand why this is their favorite video game of all time. Is it better than Xenogears? No, but I can understand why. I can understand why it's on the top of the list. And not
I can understand you put Xenogears
and
out.
not Tales of Hysteria.
Okay, Tales of Hysteria definitely doesn't go.
Okay, I wouldn't.
Hysteria definitely. It's not even one of the best
I
Tales
would
games.
not-
It's not even
None
in
of
the
the
top
Tales games,
5.
none of the Tales games are on the top list, but no disrespect, no disrespect.
I wouldn't go that far.
I wouldn't go that far either.
You think
mean-
you think that one of the Tales games are on the top 10 RPGs of all time?
For me, Tales of the Abyss.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've
there
seen
you
a lot
go,
of
bro.
those.
There you go. Tales of the Abyss.
You guys were just talking about childish, and the main protagonist of Tales was
You see,
this.
that's the beginning. That's the beginning of the game.
But
me-
that sounds like excuses.
No. Luke's character was specifically engineered to be a certain way and was explained very thoroughly within the narrative why
Yes, it
he
was.
is the way he is.
Yeah, but you didn't. You're just using big words, but you're not explaining to me why Tales of Abyss is on the top 10 of the greatest RPGs of all time.
Because I feel that the story is very complex. The characters all have multiple layers to them. All of them feel like real people, and everything comes together in the story in a way that it immersed me. I felt like I was a part of the world, and I felt like I got to know all of these characters in a way that I didn't with most other games. The story and writing in that one is so far above any of the other Tales games. And this coming from a big Tales fan. The writing in that game is way better than almost any other Tales game, by far.
Preach, Sentai, preach.
So that's why I feel like it should be counted. Like, you don't have to agree with me, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But I feel that the writing in that game is of such a high caliber that if someone says it's in their top 10, that I think that should be respected. Because that game does have writing in it that is up and beyond, far and away, than most other RPGs.
I played it. I didn't think it was that good.
So what do you find so amazing about Xenogears?
Oh my! Can we?
I played Xenogears and don't get me wrong, I loved it, but
Man,
I'm just saying.
Xenogears. If you go to just Google Xenogears, just put greatest video game RPG of all time. I guarantee it'll pop up on YouTube, and it really is. This game is, and it's like it's not even the beginning of the story. There's already stories before that. You have to go back and read books about it. The books cost about $200 on the internet, and on this storyline,
What?
You shouldn't have to read the books to appreciate it that much.
No. This storyline alone. No, this is what I'm trying to tell you. This storyline alone was you're the host. Because at the time I was 7, 8, 10 years old playing this game, and I was
Oh
so
wow, you really got the full blown magic effect of that.
I was so complexed on what the hell was going on, and then as I went back to go read the books, I started realizing oh my god, this game is one of the great. But you don't have to read the books to understand why. It's just when I started. But I remember the game started off, and I'm going to spoil the beginning because it is in the beginning. But the beginning started off when you was on this small village, small town, as Fei Fong Wong, and as the story progressed, as you started to fall in love with the people in your town, all of a sudden, all of them died. All of them got killed. I'm not going to spoil it why. All of a sudden, you're going on this journey, and you don't even know why you're on this journey, but the people around you know why. Because if you read the books previous, it was destined for you to become this person. I'm telling you, and it's deeper than that. It's dealing with gods. The mechs that you guys are playing in Xenosaga that come from the Xenogears. Those mech warrior things you guys are playing in, the gears. I call them gears because that's what they're calling in Xenogears. And it's like, I'm telling you, those are gods. Like it's so deep. It's so deep. I would love to talk about. I would love to spoil it with you. If you played it, if anybody's played it, I would love to sit down and just go back and forth talking. I'm telling you, if you want to see something really complex and deep, not a Tales of game. I'm telling you.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
I'm trying to tell you. Even Ellie, even
what you said about Xenogears actually sounds really cool.
No. I didn't get to finish. It's so cool. Even Ellie, the girl protagonist, like it's crazy. There's another plot twist when you think that Fei Fong Fong is one person, but he's not. He's another. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't want to spoil, but please, everybody, it's only $10 or $5 on PlayStation, the PSN store. Buy it now, please.
It is a really good game.
Okay,
It's
I don't really. Yeah, it really is good. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of is. Okay, it's better than any Tales game.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. I'm not trying. Listen, you can hate on Xenogears, but I'm trying to tell you, play it. Guaranteed you'll stop hating because it's.
Man, I'm gonna decide once I play both.
Gabby, please. But I'm trying to tell you, yeah, play Tales of Abyss and then play Xenogears, and then please tell me which one is better.
I'll make a whole video dedicated to it.
Better than most.
Yo, Gabby, if you do an Xenogears review, I will watch it 20 times because I love hearing other people.
What if it's all bad?
Well, I mean, you have to fight the YouTube Xenogears mafia because they're gonna come in and, you know what I'm saying? The Xenogears fans base, they won't allow anybody to start coming hating because in order for you guys to enjoy the Xenoblade and the Xenoblade Chronicle X, that was the game. That's
I'm enjoying Xenoblade Chronicles X.
When Squaresoft, when Monolith Soft was working for Square Enix that you know today, those were the mother flippers that were putting in work for you to love the Final Fantasy VII 10s and all that, man. Nintendo bought them. Nintendo bought Monolith Soft in the second, and I wish Sony did because I'm a Sony fan. But man,
yeah, I wish Sony did too. Shit, I had to play Xenoblade Chronicles X on the freaking Wii U.
But Nintendo was so smart. They said we're buying them and putting them right next door to our flipping building, yo. Play Xenogears, people. It's amazing. It's amazing. It'll blow your mind.
The gospel of Xenogears.
It'll blow your mind. But go ahead. I'm sorry. What was
all right,
we got super. Fucking
we got super. Take it off.
I got a little.
What game is next?
I'm sorry.
Is it Tales of
wait.
What's the Tales of game?
Dude, let's just not even talk about Tales or whatever.
Please.
So wait. Zoe,
did you sidetrack to something else?
You said what?
Did you see the new Tales of Berseria trailer?
I'm so into it.
I was excited for it because I seen her on a pirate ship, and I was like, uh-oh, pirates. You know, like, pirates is my thing. But then I seen the new trailer, and then I was like, oh, it's going back to the stereo thing. But it wasn't gameplay. It was just some type of, a trailer. Let me see the gameplay.
Well, I mean, you were complaining before about, like, Berseria being childish, and Berseria is clearly not going to be childish. It has a very dark atmosphere in the trailer.
Well, they're turning into werewolves and things. I'm not saying it's childish. I got to play it. I'm not saying it's childish. I just think the Tales of series is loved by this generation, but I'm trying to tell you there are some great RPGs today and in the past.
Hey, dude, how old
what do we have today to look forward to? Like, we don't have Xenogears 2 coming out of left field.
Well, I thought you guys had played Xenoblade Chronicles on the
Wii.
Well, yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles, yeah.
I think that game, and I think Shin Megami Tensei for keeping RPGs alive, because if it was up to Tales of Berseria and Final Fantasy, I'll be pressed. I'll be pressed. Thank you so much for Xenoblade Chronicles X, and thank you so much for Shin Megami Tensei for actually making their games mainstream, because they were a little too dark for today's generation. They were way too deep into the occult for any of us to get into. But they were so smart to take it and make it a bunch of high school kids and high school problems, and we just all adapted to that. And I gotta give my praises to that. But Persona and Xenoblade Chronicles X, play those. They're on the level of taking the genre and pushing it to the future, compared to Tales of creating the same boring hack and slash.
Oh God, I'm getting tired.
God.
and childish storyline. But go ahead, I'm done. You guys keep
Holy
So
shit!
much
This
bullshit. I'm fuck you, dude.
Next game.
What's the next game, baby? Let's go.
Oh my god.
this podcast
I'm
is
taking
just
off
not big enough for
Listen,
you.
listen. As the RPG.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, this is my last thing. This is my
Oh,
last
no,
thing.
no! Just drop it, dude. Just drop it.
I'm gonna, because I want to make peace. As an RPG community, we can't be like the shooter community. We can't fight amongst each other. We gotta love each other, man, because Japanese games are very niche and quartered to the masses, so we have to come together as love. So I'll be quiet. Tales of is great.
I feel like this is Kanye West saying, like, Beyonce had this video about
I don't even know how to feel about this.
I love you guys. Why can't you guys love me back?
It's like Kanye West.
No, I don't mind you having your opinions though, but I disagree with it. But I'm not gonna go crazy about it.
I suddenly have an urge to play Call of Duty.
Oh my god!
No, stay away from it.
If you came out of this podcast and you want to play Call of Duty, I've done something wrong.
You want to play COD? 1v1 me?
Oh my god!
Oh god. I'm just saying, this podcast is just not big enough for you.
All right, let's go on to the next games. Let's go on to God Eater Resurrection and God
So
Eater.
I got a question
Two Age
before we
Wars.
go into this. Is God
Yeah,
Eater
go ahead.
essentially like Monster Hunter but with anime people?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. When you get right down to it, that's pretty much what
Before it
it
was
is.
an
It's better.
anime.
It's way better.
Alright, I can say I'll probably like it then because I love Monster Hunter.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, it's way better than Monster Hunter. But
Oh,
I've been waiting for
my
God Eater
heart.
2 for so long. Because I like when God Eater 1 came out, I just put on it. That was it. After it came out, I'm just waiting for the next game, and then freaking God Eater 2 comes out. Nickel Bandai, they just like, oh, we're not bringing that over. So when they finally announced it, I was just like, oh my god.
You know we're going to be playing that together. All of us.
Yeah, I'm getting it day one. God Eater 2 and Resurrection. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, Resurrection. We play that too. But I'm most surprised it's actually coming on PC.
You're surprised?
Yeah, I'm really surprised. I'm like, I can't believe that they're actually bringing it to the PC. I'd rather them just bring it to the consoles, and that would have been it. But they went above and they brought it to the PC.
I don't know.
I
it sounds
guess
I
like
noticed that PC is becoming really prominent between consoles. Most people are just like, oh, I'll just get PC.
Yeah, because I think
It's a
Namco
huge
Bandai
difference.
realized that they can make a lot of money just because they bring it on the PC. Because you can just there's just a lot of people who want to play it, and a lot of people have a PC already, so why not?
Yeah. And because upgrading consoles is really expensive, while upgrading your PC isn't that bad.
All right, so much love. Wait, nobody else is gonna get God Eater? Like we're all, like me, Gabby, Zob.
That's good.
I'm getting it.
I'll be interested in it. I kind of want to wait a little bit on it though.
Wait till it
Why?
goes on sale.
Well,
Wait for it to go on sale. It's good. It's really good.
It's awesome.
You can play the demo if you want. You can get a Japanese PSN account and just download it.
yeah.
play the
there's
demo.
that.
It's awesome.
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Alrighty,
I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I would play with you if I get a copy. We can make this. No problem.
Okay, good, because I want to see you. You better be there. All right. So, what about Dragon Quest 7 and 8?
Oh, day one. Day one.
I don't know.
After I
we
saw
got-
what the
No,
3DS
that's another
version.
RPG. That's
The
another
3DS version looks like shit compared
See,
to
that's the
PS2.
thing.
Oh yeah.
that's
the
the
only reason I
problem.
wouldn't buy 8 is because it looks so much worse, and
Than
I
the
loved
PS2
8 on the
version.
PS2. I might get 7. I played it a little bit on the PS1, but I never really got that far. But like with it being on a handheld, you know, I might be like able to play it more often.
Shadow, can I say something?
Go right ahead, man.
I remember people were like, when is Dragon Quest 7 and 8 coming? When is it coming? And now people are like making excuses on not wanting to buy it.
Well, look at it. Look at it on the 3DS.
Look at 8.
It looks pretty bad.
No disrespect, I still play on the Nintendo, so I can't see graphics, you know what I mean?
But
Well,
it's a
when you
huge difference. I don't call myself a graphics whore either,
Yeah.
but my
myself a
god,
It's
looks
bad.
Well, yeah, but I think that's because we're looking at a picture on a 3DS screen. Because all the games look pretty weird when you look at it on the 3DS screen. Now, does it compare to the PS2? No. But I think when we get in there, we get to turn the 3D on maybe once or twice, we get in there, I think all of that will disappear, and we'll be trapped into this level grind fest that we're going to love for hours and hours. Who's
Well,
with me?
there's just like textures that are missing. Like there were, you know how there were paths in 8 on the PS2.
Yeah. No, I seen it. I seen the pictures.
Like now some of those are gone. I'm like, what?
I seen it.
It's like, oh, if they couldn't do that, what's going on with the new 3DS? Why isn't there any games being coming out for the new 3DS? Because that could have came out on a new 3DS.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for Sony to just re-release Dragon Quest VIII on PS4 instead.
I mean, if they can make
That's fine.
Xenoblade Chronicles look pretty good on a 3DS, I don't see why they can't make Dragon Quest VIII look pretty good on a 3DS. That's just me.
Yeah,
We
that's
gotta-
the new 3DS though.
We got to support
Yeah.
it. Man. We got to support it because Dragon Quest is hard to come to the States, and we won't even get Dragon Quest 11. That actually does look amazing. If we
Yeah,
don't
definitely. Dragon Quest 11 looks amazing. I don't think it's definitely not coming over here in 2016, but
Yeah, we got to get out there and support people. We can't be nitpicky when it comes to these niche games, man.
if a game is not like if there's problems with the game, I
But we
can't
don't-
just go out there and support it. Like, oh, okay, just
But we, know
because.
Dragon
like-
Quest 8, but we all know that Dragon Quest 8 is the greatest, one of the greatest Dragon Quest games.
Oh, definitely. Don't get me wrong. Definitely.
Yeah.
I loved it when I played it on
Yeah.
PS2.
Excellent game. Excellent game.
Yeah, I'm
I'd rather just play my PS2 version because the 3DS version doesn't look that good.
No, I'm still.
Yeah, I'd
get it
rather
'cause-
just go and get a PS2 and play the other version.
I'll probably play 7 because like that game's not as accessible to people.
I agree.
Like,
That's
like
true.
Dragon Quest 8, it's a bit more common and it's a lot less expensive. But like Dragon Quest 7, that's like what, a $60 game, probably even more now.
Yeah.
Not only that, but like Dragon Quest VIII, I mean, being a PS2 game, being downgraded on the 3DS. I mean, come on, 7 was a PS1 game. There's no way it can be downgraded.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you got a point there.
It's a remaster.
I didn't even think
So
about
yeah,
that.
I would get Dragon Quest 7. That looks like a good purchase there.
Dragon
I'm
Quest
so-
7 to me, it looks good, but I feel like I'm not gonna play it at all if I get it. Like I'll play 8 if I get it, but 7 I'll just be like, whatever. I'll play it for like 2 hours and I'll stop.
I'm gonna still get Dragon Quest 8. Like a couple tiles on the floor really isn't gonna bother
Let's
me.
go, Blandrew. Let's go, Blandrew. Get him, Blandrew.
Like, if I'm just saying, like it looks like Dragon Quest 8. A little bit of clouds and stuff on the floor really isn't gonna.
Let's go. On the go, baby. Dragon Quest on the go.
I'll probably just get it for my collection because why not?
Good girl. Good girl.
Oh,
Yeah,
my.
I probably won't open it. I don't know.
I need to support, I need y'all to support it, man, because I need that Dragon Quest 11 because it's hard to bring that to the States.
Well, I'll support 7.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I'm definitely getting 7, 8, maybe.
Did anybody get Dragon Quest 9? That's like a multiplayer game. It was pretty cool.
That's the DS one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the,
Was that Sentinels of the Starry Sky or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. That didn't finish it, but I like that one.
Local multiplayer. It was fun. It was fun.
See, I never had anybody play with local player. See, forever alone here.
Me too.
No Ronery.
Everybody's playing that COD or Halo, and here I am, Dragon Quest 9, and I'm like, but guys.
That's
That was
fun.
me when I was like 12. Halo.
Oh God, Halo! I hate Halo.
Good boy.
What? I have so much. Okay, that's the game I have the most nostalgia for.
Good boy.
Oh my God. Okay, let's keep this moving along before I go on a Halo rant. All right. So Project Cross Zone 2.
Looks interesting.
Oh wow.
But
It's
is there
more of the
multiplayer?
same.
I don't think there's multiplayer.
Yeah, I
Because
can't.
that
I
was
can't.
my whole reason for buying it. Because I was like, oh, I can like beat my friends up with this.
I can't talk bad about the Tales of combat system, but then praise that. That's weird. That combat system is weird.
Like, I kind of enjoyed Cross Zone. But I didn't love it. I didn't like it all that much. It's just after a while it gets so repetitive. I'm just doing the
Yeah,
same
that was the
thing
main problem with it.
over
Like,
and over.
after a while, I just played like one battle a day, and I was just like, I was exhausted. I was like, I don't feel like doing this anymore. By the time I got to the final battle, I was like, ugh, God. I was playing it like the final battle. I was actually suspending the save. like
Like
once a
literally,
day.
literally, the only reason I kept playing that game was to see all the characters.
Yeah, that was the draw, was to see Ryu come next, and then see Chun-Li, and then Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
And
I was trying to fight my way to get to Mega Man. I couldn't make it.
Yeah, that was the only.
And then
Oh
when I
wow, you
got
couldn't
them
make
all,
it to yeah, man. I don't blame you. It took a while to get to Mega Man. He was like in the halfway point, and it was just.
and then when I got them all, I was just like, I technically beat the game in my mind because I'm not playing anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, like I beat it, and like sometimes I randomly play it, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. But if I play it for too long, I'm just like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did, and
Surprisingly. So what about the sprites? The sprites in the game, that looks really awesome. That keeps me coming back to it.
the sprites did look really nice. I will admit that. Like they did a nice job not only putting the characters in, but like also making them look decent and not like some rip off almost.
Yeah, that's why I like to come back and play the game.
Yeah, they stayed good to the source material.
Hopefully in this second one they actually do something to break up the repetitiveness.
Yeah.
Because just going battle after battle just doesn't do it.
I will admit though.
No,
it
I'd
did,
like to. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's fine. It did introduce me to a couple series I would have never heard of, like Super Robot Tyson, I think it's called.
Endless Frontier?
Yeah, that.
That's one of my favorite games. I love that game. I mean,
Yeah.
and it's not like the best thing ever. It's just like my thing. I just love it. Like I wouldn't put it like all the way up there with like classic JRPGs, but it's just my thing.
Yeah.
I love that game.
You know, I see the sprites in a game like this, and it kind of makes me sad, though, because I'd like to see other RPGs that look like this, and they just don't make them like that anymore.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
Yeah, what happened with sprites? Like most games that were always sprite based, always from like the GBA to DS days, they've pretty much gone to 3D. And it's like, okay, 3D is pretty cool, but where's my sprites? I love sprites. It's a dying trend, I think. Because it might be because it takes a long time to make sprites, because isn't like one person just doing all the art?
It doesn't take that long. As someone who like does do pixel art, it really doesn't.
To make like every single position the person is in while they're
It's
like moving.
a couple hours maybe.
It might be hard for fighting games. I don't know about RPGs.
Yeah.
Well, I know that Blaze Blue, the character sprites in that, like every character had something crazy like 100,000 frames of animation. But then
Not so much.
But that's
Yeah,
like a
that's-
fighting game.
Yeah, not so much. They're having 300 frames specifically designed, plus effect shots. You can actually look at them. They are downloadable. I have some of them. It's not so much, but you can definitely see there is a lot of work to put in.
Yeah, but that is also a fighting game, so more
Yeah.
time is put into how the characters move, and I don't think that nearly that level of detail is necessary for an RPG.
Yeah.
That's true. But still want sprites. I still want my sprites.
Yeah, sprites are awesome. They're so
Yeah.
underrated and underappreciated.
It's like it's really like a dying trend. I hate to see it go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next up, let's talk about this really niche one. Mega Dimension
Pass.
Neptunia Victory 2.
The collector in me is going to say, get it. But at the same time, I still haven't played the last 4.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
my
like,
problem.
Yeah, I
they
never
come out
played it
too
either.
fast.
I never
Yeah.
played it.
And they're not
no,
even, like, amazing. They're,
Okay,
like,
yeah, they're
pretty
definitely
good.
not amazing. Okay, I wouldn't even say they're pretty good. I would say that they're okay.
The later
okay
ones are
games.
better.
Yeah, they're way better. Like the first ones,
But, like-
they were like terrible, but
The first ports of them, I can't play. I just can't. Especially Hyperdimension Neptunia 1. I cannot play the PS3 version.
yeah, it's actually pretty bad. I don't know how I got through that to the end on that one.
You actually beat it.
Yeah, I actually beat it.
You got more patience than I do.
Was it the
I
fan
beat it
service?
also.
It was
not
Blackheart
bad.
that pretty much got me through it.
Was it
I might just wait till they re-release it.
was it the fan service?
The fan service, okay, it was there, but it didn't. It wasn't like a driving force for me. It was pretty much just It was a game to play, pretty much.
See, I love the concept story, how it's just like a play on the games industry. I like that part, but everything else just turns me away from it.
Well, what about the comedy? It is kind of
The
a funny,
comedy I like, yeah. But then the gameplay, especially like on the early ones, I just can't do it.
Well, going from like Mark II, the second one, to like pretty much Victory, it's actually like the battle system has been refined through each one, and it's actually a lot better.
Yeah, like I can play the remakes, you know, the Rebirth, whatever.
Yeah,
but
I actually can't go to the side games. I can't even mess with the side games because I'm like they're not even worth the money.
I'm scared to go to the side games.
There's so many. They produce them quarter a year, and I'm asking myself, should I buy one or just no? I mean, there are still so many other things I have to do. I mean, so many Dynasty Warriors games have to be played, and even they come up too frequently. So, yeah.
Oh, Can someone just please explain to me how this series even became as big as it's become? It's such a vapid series.
Huge anime girls.
There you go.
Said.
There you go. Cute anime girls doing cute things. And of course Japan will eat that shit up.
What game is this?
Hyperdimension Neptunia.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't that interested in it.
You should
now. So, like,
you don't have to be.
It's meh.
I think it's mainly because like last gen was just so bad for like JRPGs that Hyperdimension Neptunia just climbed its way through the ranks because of that.
You're right, Belanger.
Yeah. I wish it didn't though.
Well, I'm gonna get Victory 2, and I'm actually gonna play it.
Well, let us know.
I probably will. I'll probably get it and then play like 2 years from now.
Yeah, me too.
So I can actually play the rest of them.
Oh my God, you guys are no fun.
Okay, I like them. For the record, I beat the first game, and I don't dislike it. I actually have no problem with the game whatsoever. It even not bores me, but don't know. Maybe I'm too used to grinding and leveling and all that dungeon crawling. Maybe I'm just getting old.
Alright, so the Hyperdimension Neptunia series really isn't that popular here. Let's move on to Odin Sphere.
I've already got that pre-ordered.
Me too, man. Me too.
Special edition pre-ordered.
Yeah, same. Gonna get that shirt.
Oh, the shirt that comes with it?
I think.
Yeah, being got like fruit on it or something.
I have no idea.
It has a potion thing on it.
It's Odin Sphere. I don't care. It's great.
Odin Sphere is fucking awesome.
You guys played the of course the PS2 version of course.
Yeah.
Nope.
I did.
I played it for a little bit. I never beat it, but definitely the sprites always, because sprites love sprites.
I never beat it either, but that was just because I was at a point in the game where I needed a specific item, and I really didn't want to go back to grind for that item, so I just stopped.
That's one of the things I'm hating about Xenoblade Chronicles X right now. That's like, because in Xenoblade Chronicles X, they make you do a whole lot of fetch quests, and you have to do it in order to proceed with the story. You have to do it, and if you don't do it, they're just gonna pile up on you. Because I just got the scale, and it took me some not mediocre, but rather tedious quest to get it.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like about some JRPGs.
I saw a cutscene in that game where there was a girl that's like obsessed with the skulls, and she like does fan fiction about the skulls. What was that all about?
Yeah, she's got like a fetish for the skulls, pretty much. Like she's like a huge engineer for the city.
You don't get a lady boner from robots.
She does.
Super freak, super freak, she's super freaky.
So everybody's on Odin Sphere, it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God for that.
Mm-hmm.
Support for Odin Sphere. All right. So has anybody heard of Trillion God of Destruction?
I have heard about it. Yeah.
I watched your video and I was like, Well, this sounds super interesting and completely stupid. I'm on this.
Well, it's Kappa hard, so of course it's gotta be a little bit stupidity go in there. Fighting a boss with a trillion HP, that really got me. I'm like, oh, that's pretty fucking awesome.
Is that like the final boss or every boss?
No, that's I think it's one boss.
I think it's the final boss. It's like that's your goal.
Yeah, the goal
Yeah.
is to beat Trillion, the final boss, and you have to level up your party members in order to fight him.
Fun thing, not the first boss with so many HP.
It's not.
No. Ever played Final Fantasy 13? Ever watched the HP count of the enemy? It got ridiculous so fast I was like, oh god.
I'd like to forget I played that game.
Alright,
We
seriously.
all like to.
Just forget about Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah. But I think the idea having your final boss or like that as a looming threat that you try to conquer and maybe attack more than once just to see how it goes. I think this is a good idea, especially if they can craft a good story around it. Because hey, there must be a reason why I want to fight that.
I doubt that Trillion's gonna have a good story. Knowing Shin
But I
Megami
think
Tensei.
there is-
I mean, not Shin Megami. What?
So is it like a boss that like you can choose the challenge whenever you want or something?
I think that's how it's gonna go. Like, I think that when you're ready to fight him, you can fight him anytime you want. But if you're not ready, he's gonna, of course, curb stomp you.
I think it would be fun just to like save the game right beforehand and say like, okay, let's see what I can do, and he just like fucking wipes your party.
That's probably yeah. I think trial and error is probably going to be the biggest part of the game. And in Japan, it was pretty much received rather well. So
yeah, but that's not hard. That's not hard. Getting a good Kotaku score is not hard.
You mean Famitsu?
Yeah, Famitsu. Sorry.
That is true. Like I'll see any game that I thought was pretty bad, like Famitsu probably gave it a good score.
Yeah.
Like
You're so gullible. You're so gullible.
Gullible or money hungry?
Both.
Yeah.
Bow down to the king! Bow down to the king! Even if it's shit! Even if it's shit!
Alright, so what about Final Fantasy Explorers?
I have the special edition pre-ordered.
I'm buying that.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's like if I'm gonna get my Monster Hunter fix, I'm gonna go to Guy Eater.
I canceled my pre-order for Dragon Quest Builders, so.
Yeah. I want that too.
Wait, Dragon Quest Builders?
Yeah,
It's like
I'm
Minecraft with Dragon Quest.
Importing.
Oh, okay. Well, I never liked Minecraft. I'm not sure. I've never been a fan of Minecraft.
Yeah, I personally, if that ever comes out, I'm skipping it.
Wow.
Dragon Quest?
The Builders.
Wow, I think that looks.
I don't like Minecraft at all.
I don't like Minecraft either, but it's Dragon Quest, so I got it.
I think it might be fun with friends, but that might be the extent of it for me, because I find Minecraft boring, even with friends.
Yeah, my friends don't even like Minecraft, so I doubt they would get Builders either, because they're not that into JRPGs. I know, why are they my friends?
Exactly.
Every time my friends try to get me to play Minecraft, they're pissing me off because I'm just on mining. So I dig out this huge chunk of hole in the ground, and they just like, what did you do? I mine. And it's like, no, you shouldn't do that. And it's just a straight hole in the earth. And I say, that it is. Here, go to my house. Take what you want. I'm mine. It's Minecraft.
I've seen a whole lot of awesome Minecraft creations. I don't got time for that. That's some architectural shit right there.
Think about all the JRPGs I could be playing with that.
Yeah. I was just about to say.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
I used to be into Minecraft only for a little bit though, and that's because I was on a server where I was playing with like a group of friends, and it was really fun for a while. But eventually, we just stopped because it got boring.
What do you do in Minecraft when you're playing with friends? You're just building stuff, right?
See, my friends used to. Okay, there was this one time my friend came into my house, lit my house on fire, lit my dog on fire, and then left and started laughing in real life.
Jesus
and I was
Christ.
like, I hate you. Then the second time, we had our own server, and they would go invisible, come into my house, and start hitting me.
This sounds horrible. This
sound like the
sounds
Meg of that
horrible.
group.
Yeah, that sounds really bad. Me and my friends just fucked around with each other and we got into fights and stuff. It was fun.
Now think about it. What happens if nobody knows what Minecraft is? This sounds even worse.
Let me, Blandrew, you said something before with Dragon Quest Builders. You said you're gonna support it, but you don't care much for Minecraft games.
That's right. I don't really care.
So I don't understand that. I can't, okay, I would love for more games to come out, but if it's a game that I don't like, I'm not gonna buy it.
It's just about supporting. Like, we barely get Dragon Quest as it is, okay? And supporting this game would help be like, hey, there is demand for Dragon Quest over here in the West.
I don't think it'll be a bad game. I think it'll be pretty fun.
And it's got a story, too, so.
Yeah, it's the Dragon Quest world. You can also level up like an RPG.
Yeah, it's
You can travel and raid the dungeons and everything. It's still Dragon Quest, but you're able to build to it, and it's, everything's blocky.
But you have to build.
Well, you don't have to, but it's fun. It's fun.
Well, the thing about Minecraft is everyone thinks it's only about building, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. You can do other stuff if you like it.
You can go on quest with a team of 4, or I guess how many you can have in Dragon Quest Builders. You can come back to the crib, build it up. Like, this is my room right here. Just don't nobody come in my room. You can put a little force for it. It'll be fun, man. It'll be dope. And also, you're supporting Dragon Quest because Dragon Quest is very popular in Japan, but very niche in America, and they're offended that we don't like Dragon Quest as much as Japan does.
Well, how do you not like Dragon Quest as much as Japan? I thought everybody loved Dragon Quest.
No. Here in America, oh my God, it's so poorly. Did anybody buy Dragon Quest Heroes?
I got it day one. Got that collector's
edition. Oh yeah, I bought it.
I'm not even a hack and slash fan, but I got that because it's about the history of Dragon Quest. It's literally the first real JRPG that was the blueprint for the JRPGs today, man. Like Final Fantasy.
So if somebody doesn't like the hack and slash genre, they love RPGs, but if they don't like the hack and slash genre, they should get Dragon Quest Heroes, just so they could support it and they can bring over other JRPGs like Dragon Quest 11. I can't go that far. I can't.
But you don't have to. But people are hungry, man.
It's like money, okay.
I like.
Well, I think it depends on your devotion towards something.
Yeah, it's like I love the Tales of franchise, and there was a time where there was a huge drought, years went by and there was no Tales game. But if I looked at a Tales game, I absolutely dreaded it, and I'm I'm not gonna play this.
That just proves my point, because the reason they didn't want to bring any more Tales of games because they put it on the Xbox and it sold very poorly, so that they was really about to cut America off. But you know what? They gave it a chance on the PS3. The PS3 sold a lot of copies, and guess what? We're getting Tales. I know the importance of $1. The dollar is very important.
Yeah, and they cut us off from Dragon Quest before. So.
They cut us off from Dragon Quest X. Remember the RPG, the MMO?
I wanted that one.
They weren't even going to give us 7 and 8. They wanted to do some type of benefit, or what you call those, a Patreon, just for us to get the game.
Kickstarter.
Yeah, Kickstarter. Thank you, Blandrew. And it's like, man, it's hard for me. And these are games that I love and adore, and it just sucks that people don't want to buy them because it's Minecraft.
And I do think people would like Dragon Quest Heroes, because I absolutely hated Hyrule Warriors, but Dragon Quest Heroes was on a completely different level. I think they do spin-offs really good.
Blandrew, it's dope. I don't even like hack and slash, but I love Heroes. Heroes is good.
The only reason I didn't get Heroes is because it came out at a bad time. Too many games were coming out, and I can't buy games and not beat them.
Yeah.
As someone who's never played a Dragon Quest game, I didn't think it looked that interesting.
Wow.
Oh, those be fighting words.
Those
be fighting words. Alright, let's keep this moving along. We're about to get to the general topics soon. I felt like we discussed Shin Megami Tensei Crossfire, did we?
Yeah, I think it was in the first and
we
second
kind of
one.
bled into it.
Oh, okay, yeah, we did. Okay, so I can take that right off. Nino Kuni 2.
Yeah.
Day one.
See, that looks way different than Nino Kuni 1. That's why I'm going to get it day one. I'm going to get the freaking whatever special edition they come out with.
I'm getting the special edition.
I'm not missing out on the Wizards edition this time.
Yeah,
I'm truly grabbed me.
In it.
You said you're not?
No, yeah, I am. I am.
Oh, okay. How was that?
The only thing is, like, I want to finally beat the first game and actually play through it.
Yeah, see, I gotta do the same thing too, but again, there's too many games I have to complete. I have to beat Xenoblade Chronicles before I move on to anything else. I can't just be buying games.
I feel like with Ni no Kuni 2, though, it's one of those games where it won't really matter. Like, if you play the first game first, you'll just kind of know, like, the gameplay style and whatnot.
No, I understand that, and I would actually hold it against it if that was the case, because I don't like that. But I just feel that I should play it anyways.
Yeah.
All right. So Ni no Kuni is out. 2 more niche titles. Well, a couple more actually, because I missed some. Anybody hear of Knights of Azure?
Yeah, I have the pre-orders as well.
Yeah, that's that hack and slasher.
Yeah, that one looks okay to me. It's like with me with the Atelier games. I don't really care that much for them. I mean, I'm gonna try this one out.
Well, it has to be trigger words.
My only problem is like, the last time they tried something like that was Artinoco Koga, and that game sucked dick.
Ew. Oh, that game's disgusting. Oh my
so bad. Ugh.
I don't know why I even played through it and finished it. I don't know what the hell I was thinking about.
I beat it too. Because I liked the first 2 games. I thought the first 2 games were good, and I'm like,
yeah.
Well, the third one should be good too, and it wasn't. It was really fucking bad.
It's like I trekked through that entire thing. I'm like, when I saw the credits roll, I was like, why did I play this game?
I know, like.
It wasn't for the fan service. It's like this is just terrible. Like they could do so much better.
Yeah, I know. Like, and it's so disappointing because the second game's turn-based combat was fucking great, and you'd think like they'd just build on that, and they didn't, and it was fucking bad.
Oh my god. Alright, so Altia Sophie. Is anybody picking that one up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one's this one?
Atelier Sophie.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Those are the Alchemist games, right?
Yeah, the Alchemist games.
Yeah.
I never cared for them.
I always hear how popular they are, but I've never actually picked one up.
I just grabbed about 3 of them over the weekend, so I can't wait to dive in.
Okay, yeah, because they're probably around like cheap. You got the ones on the PS3 or the
Yeah, PS3. I know the Vita has the Plus version. There was a sale. I got that one. I'll tell you, Aisha, I think.
Yeah, that's probably on.
Yeah, I got that one.
Well, I can tell you here in Europe, they're not very popular because, well, they're slow and not so interesting for the most of people. So you can get a bunch of them very, very cheap.
For now.
I saw.
For now, but like 10 years from now, they're going to be like 50.
No. We don't have this here in Europe. Here, all games are very cheap every time because we don't have any kind of knowledge about worth of things. So it will only get cheaper over time. So yeah, if you want to get some Atelier games cheap, just look for European versions. They also run on PlayStation 3 and stuff.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's actually
that's
not a bad idea.
Did no one know this, that the PlayStation 3 is actually region-free? There are only 2 games on it that are region-locked?
I tried to get the Hyperdimension Neptune U triple pack from Europe, and it's expensive.
Yeah, might be.
You don't really need to play Hyperdimension.
No.
No, but I want to try because I want to try all JRPGs, but it's a triple pack. It's only for Europe, but it's very expensive, like $50.
That's not expensive.
Because they're like $10 here.
I mean, if you're into that, just go to Steam. They have all the Rebirth games, and they have sale up to tomorrow. So try it.
Yeah, you could get all of them for around $20, I think.
Yeah, that's very cheap. Try that.
Yeah, they're cheap here in America.
I think I can do that. Okay, so looks like the last game, because we plowed through this pretty much.
Yeah.
That was pretty interesting. Okay, so Ray Giant. Anybody see that one?
I might be thinking about a different game. Is that the one that looks like Time and Eternity?
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know. I hated Time and Eternity.
Me too.
Okay, yeah, but if you look at the trailer for you look at some gameplay actually for Ray Giant. It actually doesn't look that bad. I mean,
yeah, don't get me wrong. It looks really good, but at the same time, that's what I thought about Time and Eternity. So I don't know what to think.
I don't blame you for that. Yeah.
The stigma of that game, it still stings. It's like it was so fucking terrible.
I thought Time and Eternity was going to be amazing, and they done fucked it up.
Well, Time and Eternity, that's the cartoon looking one, right?
Yeah.
I need that. Yeah.
You want mine?
You can get it for hella cheap.
Please, I'll take it.
You can get it for hella cheap. But
It was like one of the worst RPGs I've played.
That's right.
I'm honestly surprised we got it over here because it was hated in Japan too.
Man, even Japan hated it. Oh my god.
That should tell you how bad it is.
Holy shit.
I didn't know that until after I bought it, so I'm like, oh well.
I gotta play it.
No, you don't.
Just to see how bad it is, then yeah, it's interesting.
I tried to play them all, man. I'm addicted. Ever since Xenogears, man, I just been addicted to RPGs, man. Addicted.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so did anybody play Cold Steel? Trails of the
Not yet.
I picked it up, but I haven't played it yet.
I got it. I'm loving it right now.
So it's definitely worth it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's actually one of the best RPGs of last gen, in my opinion.
Oh shit!
Gen.
There's not that much to compare to last gen.
It's better than Nier.
Oh, well, calm down, sir.
Nier.
I say it's one of the best RPGs of last gen.
Okay.
Oh my god, this guy's did something about Nier. So speaking of Nier, but wait a minute. So I should definitely pick up Cold Steel after I finish up Xenoblade Chronicles.
Not before Nier. Yeah, like everything other than Nier, you need to pick up Nier still.
Did you play the Trails in the Sky SC?
Oh, that's the PSP one, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's on Steam.
Or on Steam.
I didn't get to that one yet. My brother's loving it though.
Played the first one. I still haven't gotten around to the second one yet.
That's good.
All right. So let's talk about Nier.
Yes.
Nier Automata. Let's talk about it. So why do you guys think they decided to go in such a different direction this time around?
Because it works.
What do you mean by like different direction?
Well, when I look at Nier, the first one, I look at Automata, I was like, these look like totally different games for the most part.
The art style's the same.
Well, combat-wise, because like that was the main thing people complained about with Nier Part 1 was the combat. So they got the Gods of Combat Platinum to do the combat.
So you think?
I mean,
it's the
same genre.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Shadow.
So Blandrew, you think Nier is going to be better than Persona 5?
I mean, you see, look at what you're putting me here right now. That's a really hard question to ask because Nier was just God tier, and so was Persona. But Persona definitely looks better. But I need to see more from Nier because all we've seen right now is like arena fights.
I don't know. This is like having Prometheus duke it out with Zeus.
Okay, yeah.
It's not really fair.
Persona
They're both gods.
Yeah, Persona 5 is gonna kill it.
Sure.
I'm looking forward to it though. Looking forward to Nier too.
It's gonna kill it and pay for its funeral.
Damn.
Yeah.
No faith in Nier.
Because when you look at Nier, it's like, oh, it's not. It looks.
No,
but if you look at
about looks.
The thing is, if you look at every RPG, you'll be like, you know what I'm saying? But when
you know what? Neptunia looks like fucking dog shit. You like it too.
I'll give you that one again.
Play. Oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah, Nier, it is.
Yeah, I saw Nier in the GameStop the other day, and I should have picked it up when I did, and then I went back, and then it was gone. So I was like,
That's how it goes.
I'm actually thinking of making a video that's like analyzing one of the characters because that's how much depth that character, like Kaine, she's like such an in-depth character. I feel like I can write like a fucking 10-page script if I wanted to, just talking about how complex her character is.
These guys don't even know what you're talking about, you know.
Nope.
Don't even know.
I wish I would know, but you know, my My copy got lost, kind of.
Yeah, he threw it away. It's okay.
No.
Ranger, I got to
It's,
play it, man. I promise.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, so some general topics here. Random battles. Is that pretty much a dead trend?
Unfortunately, I'd have to say yeah. I haven't played a game in the past couple years that like came out recently that like had any random battles that I can think of.
But do we think random battles were like a bad thing?
no.
I liked them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like random battles. I really didn't mind it, except for when the encounter rate was so freaking high.
Yeah.
Like Mega Man X
That
Command
was a
Mission was
flop.
just bad.
Ah, yes, I remember that one.
Dude.
You said the Mega Man RPG?
No, it's a good game, but that encounter rate is just way high.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play that one, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
I've grown up with random encounters, so it
Yeah.
doesn't really bother me. It's just like whatever. I've played so many RPGs with random encounters. Why should it bother me now?
Yeah.
I think with or without, it doesn't really matter for an RPG fanatic. But I think developers are trying to get away from that, though.
But I don't know why. It's actually it actually takes up more resources to just put in the model. I mean, a random battle is actually more resource
Friendly.
friendly. Yeah.
Okay, but what about when you transition into a battle, like you go into a small arena?
That's okay. I never had a problem with that.
Would you guys do you guys prefer if you go into a small arena, or would you prefer like the Final Fantasy 15 Xenoblade Chronicles method or Tales
Arena.
of Hysteria?
It doesn't make that much of a difference.
Arena.
Oh wow, I think it would.
I'd much rather go with arena.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Well, in turn-based combat, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
He's talking about like the Tales of type of games.
No, I think in Tales of, it's trying to fit like a round peg in a square hole.
Yeah.
So I think the Hysteria would have been much better off if it just had the arena just transition into an arena.
I agree.
Than it was
because
than
the
what it
camera's
did.
dog shit in that game.
Oh God.
I mean, I like
thank God I
the
can't
game,
play.
but like, I'm gonna call it how it is. The camera's like really fucking bad.
So Star Ocean 5, you think Star Ocean 5 is gonna be any different?
Oh yeah, those are.
Well, in Star Ocean 5,
That's an arena.
here's the
No,
thing.
the enemies are on
Here's the
screen.
thing.
They're like Tales of
Star Ocean
Hysteria.
5 is going to play like Infinite Undiscovery. Infinite Undiscovery, camera wasn't all that great there either, and the gameplay was also a lot more simplistic than a Tales of games. So, that's part of the reason why Zesteria's combat is so bad, because they tried to retain the complexity, and it doesn't really work. But with with Star Ocean, combat's not as especially in Infinite Discovery, combat isn't nearly as complex, so they can get away with it more. But the camera's probably still not going to be great.
I thought the Star Ocean was more complex. I don't know.
It's not. You're wrong. I'm sorry.
Oh my God! Shut them down.
I thought it was more complex.
All right.
Even
So
PlayStation 1 was deep too. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
so is turn-based really dead?
No.
No, Persona's gonna drop and expose all these
Yeah.
people saying like
Yeah.
turn-based
Yeah.
can't work on consoles and whatever. Just wait for
Turn-based is
Persona
back
5.
with a vengeance, bro. Turn-based is back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the indie developers out there produce games with turn-based combat, and it sells very well, and the people like it. So it's just one of these executives thinking, "Oh, it's dead." Yeah, they said that about point-and-click adventures a long time ago, and then there was such a game like The Walking Dead, and people now into that more than ever before. So it's just they decide that it's out, but it's not, and we have to live with that most of the times, but I guess Persona comes back and turn-based will be up and rolling again.
I think Persona. The reason Persona is going with it because it's like a long time thing for the series. I don't know if like mainstream games like Final Fantasy, they're obviously going away from turn-based, obviously. But I still love turn-based in my JRPGs.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn-based. The masses of people don't like turn-based because they don't understand just standing there and getting hits. They want to have more control of the character.
Yeah, every time I play that out in the open, my brother or some my friends will come in and see it. You're just standing there, like doing nothing, like you're taking turns. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know. That's how the game is. That's how I play it.
So these developers are going to develop their games more for the masses than actually us, because we're going to buy it no matter what. But they want to get more dollars, so they're going to try to appeal their game to everybody.
But appealing the game to everybody, I don't think turn-based would definitely be one that was action-oriented. It's probably what they think is appealing to everybody.
It's like people who said Final Fantasy VII wouldn't sell if it was turn-based. Like, it would sell on its name alone. It would sell on its legacy alone.
Of course it would sell.
No, I love turn-based, man. I think it's the best. I think it's amazing.
I think turn-based has also an interesting advantage because it's more like the shonen anime people like, because it's just like that. They standing there talking and trading punches some days. That's just like turn-based combat.
That's so fucking true.
It is.
Okay, yeah.
That's why real anime fans watch seinen.
Yeah, that's true.
Has anyone seen the trailer for Ikeni to Yuki no Setsuna? This still has to do with like turn-based.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah.
It was like my most hyped game.
Well,
For the
leave a trailer.
2017.
Leave a trailer and we look it. And we watch it.
That's why
No
I wanted. I was surprised you didn't have it in the list, or that you didn't bring it up, because it has the same combat as Chrono Trigger almost, with really good visuals.
I'll try to pull it up right now. Let me see what this is all about. And I probably can't because of the live stream. Yeah, I can't because of the live stream.
What I think about this is
I gotta look at it later.
This is my belief on turn-based versus the action. It's chess to checkers. In checkers, you can go all over the board, do whatever you want. But with chess, you got certain pieces that can do certain things. The king can only move one space at a time. So when I look at JRPGs, yeah, you can't go and just start swinging your thing willy-nilly, but every character, from the black mage to the white mage to the Titus, everybody has their set moves, and I was always a chess fan growing up, so I would prefer chess than the kids of checkers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the problem is chess don't has army lists.
You said what?
Chess don't has army lists.
Army list?
What?
That's an old joke. I don't.
Also, I forgot to mention this game was made by Square Enix.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Gabby.
Oh, sorry. This game's also made by Square Enix.
The game that you were talking about before?
Yeah, the one that's like my most hyped out of all of the other ones. You know, it beat out Persona 5. Oh.
Oh my god. What were you saying?
I don't like the idea of comparing like turn-based to action. It's apples to oranges. It's based on preference. Neither one is like inherently better than the other. It's just based on what you like personally.
Yeah, it's subjective.
Exactly. I don't really think you're going to try and get anywhere if you're trying to have a serious argument saying like turn-based is definitely better. No, action is definitely better. No, that's nonsense. It's based completely on your taste.
I don't know an action RPG that's better than a turn-based one.
That's your opinion, bro.
We'll do it this year. Final Fantasy 15 to Persona 5.
Well, we obviously know Persona 5 is going to be fucking way better.
The battle of the fighting systems continues.
I think turn-based is better. I think turn-based.
Yeah, but that's based on your preference. I like them both equally for different.
No, I'm saying it's better, but I'm saying it's better, but I don't.
Shadow, you're going on.
I'm saying
it's kind of better. Yeah, I think
Shadow,
Terror is in the end better.
I don't think any of us understood that because you were all.
No.
broke up, Shadow. You broke up.
You guys hear it clearly now? Oh, yeah.
No, you still sound bad.
Shit, it's going really bad right now.
Or the bottom line is turn-based is better, and that's a fact.
All right. So
Coming
two more
from the
times.
guy who loves Nier, that's not even a fucking turn-based game.
Well, no, I say it's better, but I don't think that action is bad. I'm just saying I think turn-based
I think we can all agree to disagree.
Turn-based is
Good.
king. Turn-based is king.
Turn-based is king. Okay, so two more topics. Is the JRPG genre, is it too deep in anime for its own good?
Okay,
Like, is it too deep in anime culture? 'Cause I know I feel the Tales of series really goes too.
dude, you're breaking up.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
So basically,
Hello?
Oh God. Hold up. Am I breaking up now?
No,
good.
it's perfect.
No, you sound good.
Okay.
So basically, is the anime influence, is it negatively affecting JRPGs? Is that what you mean?
Basically, yeah. Basically.
Can I go?
Go ahead. Damn. What the hell am I doing here?
I don't know what the fuck is that.
Apologize, guys.
You're going all Cyberdyne on us.
The fuck?
Well, that was
Nothing
crystal
to-
clear.
Okay. Is it working now? You guys hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
For now.
Okay, before it really goes out. Zob, you were saying something?
I think it applies when it comes to the Tales Up series, but I think
Well, Xenogears has an anime art style.
Yeah.
well no.
So does Chrono Trigger.
Well,
Motherfucker.
but anime people who like today's anime don't like RPGs, but they do like the Tales Up series.
That's not necessarily true.
What?
Like,
People that
that's not true.
I'm part of the anime community because I do anime videos. And I tell them about these JRPGs, and they tell me no. But they will gravitate to the Tales of series because it's more anime style for them. The storyline is more anime for them compared to like Xenogears, where I've never seen any anime, maybe in back in the day from the Cowboy Bebops and things of that such. But the Tales of relates too much to anime for me.
I think it has more to do with the Tales of combat system being more action-oriented, and that's easier for people to gravitate towards more than turn-based.
Well, there hasn't been a lot of turn-based games for the past couple of years.
There's Xenoblade, for example. That's not specifically turn-based, but it's not action-based either.
I don't know.
It's like a hybrid.
The anime fans do not play the Xenoblade series. I'm trying to tell you. They rather gravitate to the Tales Up.
I don't think that's true.
Well, you might not think, but I'm trying to tell you. I run a channel.
Yeah, but how big is the demographic that you are? Like, how many subscribers do you have?
For about damn near.
That's a lot.
Yeah, Zobi's channel is pretty big.
I read a channel about 80.
But like, it's still okay. Even if it's like 2,000 or 3,000, that's still a really small amount of people.
Well, you know.
No, he's got like, I think don't you have like 10,000?
More than that, but it's like I'm just the number doesn't matter because I'm talking to you guys as equal, so the numbers don't matter. I'm just telling you, a guy who's run the studies over the years. I'm telling you, like I know people that will not touch a lot of the games we're talking about. They won't even touch Persona 5 or the Persona series, but they will go directly to that Tales of series, man.
Wow. That is a very basic crowd.
No, I don't agree with that. I've met plenty of people who are mostly anime fans, and I've introduced them to RPGs through Persona, and they were able to get into it through Persona. So
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with these guys, but they don't even take that chance. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I'm trying to tell you this Persona's tight. Oh, I seen the anime. The anime was alright, but you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, you're missing out. You're missing out. Trust me.
well, they kind of shot themselves in the foot by watching the anime first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They watched the anime first, and it wasn't, it wasn't like Tales or Naruto's. It was like, no, I'm good. And
Did you compare? No,
Naruto.
Did you fucking compare Naruto to Tales?
Whoa.
Fuck you, dude.
Okay, I will compare.
Okay, that's harsh. That's harsh.
Wait, I will compare it to Kingdom Hearts. I will compare Naruto to Kingdom Hearts. Can I do that?
Yes, that's fine. Cause
It's about friendship.
Closer.
The Organization 13 is just like the Akatsuki clan. It's like, oh man. I can do that with Kingdom Hearts, can I?
no, I would agree with
Guess
that.
what? And guess what? The anime fans out there love Kingdom Hearts, man.
I can, I know a lot of anime fans are into Kingdom Hearts. I can agree with that. But I haven't seen like the same level of people also like, oh, but I'm also into Tales. Like, no, it's Kingdom Hearts, yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about Kingdom Hearts that just makes people in general just like lose their shit.
Tails Up too, man. I don't know. Just like this guy, he's
Yeah,
cursing
you
me
said
out.
something about Kingdom
All I
Hearts.
said was Tails Up is not that good. And this guy's cursing at me. Like, Tails Up fans are crazy. They're crazy.
Yeah, I don't blame you. The fan base for Tales games, they're really
You see,
they're really
Daniel,
out of
he's
control.
telling
They're
me,
rapid.
saying, fuck you. He's like, I'm like, dude, all I said was Tails Up sucks, man.
I think I've cursed at you at a few times, but like I think I've also been pretty.
That's the whole world.
Yeah.
I think I've also been pretty reasonable. It's not like I've only called.
That's why I say Tails Up is not that good to be dying for. Like I'm trying to tell you, there's a lot.
That's your opinion, you know. I feel differently, and I'm a very passionate person, and I'm also someone who's very critical, whether you believe that or not. My friends actually call me an elitist, so I'm actually very minded, and I think that the Tales of series is a good series. If you disagree, you know what? Good for you, man. I'm not going to give you shit for it, but I am going to take some, contention with you when you say things that I find are not true.
Yeah, you can't be talking about bad about Tales Up games, apparently.
They're out of control, man. Tales Up fans are out of control, boy.
How am I out of control?
Like Shintai said, I do agree.
I think I'm being really reasonable here. I don't think I'm being out of control.
No, I'm talking about Tales Up fan in general. Definitely not you.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, I think
I was
I've been
gonna say
pretty
you're being
reasonable.
really reasonable right now.
No, yeah, there are some
definitely not
Tales
you.
fans
You're
that are
cool. Yeah.
bad.
But like some of the things that Dope says, I do disagree with, but it's his view.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with having
Hearing myself
of course.
going in and out. Okay, so let's move on. One more topic before I lose complete connection here. All right, so it seems to take a lot for JRPGs to honestly come overseas, especially some of the really niche ones. Would you guys take a JRPG with no dub?
I didn't I got part of that, and then the rest of
I'm shadow playing that.
you were also quiet too.
Days of old.
This is like a Daft Punk album.
Yeah, we were all just so quiet waiting for it, and then it just went so far away.
Oh my god.
So what we thinking RPG with no dub versus what?
Hello?
No RPG with no dub at all.
JRPG with no dub.
No Japanese voice acting, and no English voices at that.
Just text?
Just text.
I would be okay
Just
with
text.
that, actually.
I'd be fine with that.
I mean, it could work. It's not like that we have voice acting for a long time. I mean, it's.
I'd be okay even if they left Japanese audio as optional and you could just have the text.
Well, that goes back to like my whole Legend of Zelda thing, because like some games like Xenoblade Chronicles, you kind of need voice acting in there because things are just going all over the place. But Persona, things like that just stand still most of the time. I could see it either way, really.
So, well, you guys would take Persona 5 tomorrow if it meant no Japanese dub or English voice acting.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would.
but then if they added,
No,
I'm saying if they added dub later on, I'd still buy that too. So
What I do get,
Okay.
what I do give Persona credit for is that their voice acting is superb, man. Very good.
Yeah, but that team is.
So
really
yeah, that is
good.
true. Because I think the voices they add to the overall
Yeah, I think,
story of the game. It adds more emotional stuff to it because it's a visual. It's pretty much a visual novel when I'm playing right now, Summon Night 5, and that's on the PSP. And it doesn't have any voice acting at all, or Japanese voice acting for that matter. But I feel like something is missing since there's no voice acting at all.
yeah.
Well, with older RPGs, we didn't have any voice acting at all.
Yeah,
and
that's
we had
true.
to like formulate in our heads, like, okay, what's this person sound like?
Yeah.
But I think nowadays, if we have a game that doesn't have any voice acting in it, unless it's like on handheld or something, which is it's more excusable. If it's a console game, then it does make us go like, what the fuck? What happened here? Why is there no voice acting? That's so archaic.
So yeah, exactly exactly what I'm trying to get across. If console games came over with no voice acting whatsoever,
It'll be fine.
would you guys still be inclined to buy them?
Well,
I mean,
depends
if
on the
it's a
game,
good
I guess.
game,
Well, look, again, let's say something like Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy 15. Would you
I
guys
wouldn't care.
Oh, you got? Oh, really? I'd be like, hell no. I want English voice acting.
The Disney characters annoy me anyway in Kingdom Hearts, so
I would care about English voice acting if it was better. There are some games where it's just god awful.
Let me say it like this. In Kingdom Hearts, I wouldn't care because I don't care about the writing. In Final Fantasy 15, I would care because the voice acting is a part of how they try to tell you the story. Who cares about the story in Kingdom Hearts? But in Final Fantasy 15, that's actually trying to tell a story. So I wouldn't mind that a lot more because how the actors convey the emotions of the characters is part of how you empathize with them and how they tell you about what's going on in the story.
Okay, yeah, definitely. So some would definitely be missing if Final Fantasy 15 didn't have voice acting. Alrighty, guys. I think I'm gonna end it here because my connection is just going so bad.
Yeah, it's
It's
Skynet's
more
taking
than
over
that.
your connection.
it doesn't make any sense right now. Well, I'm not on a wire connection. That's probably why.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, so we're gonna do some outros here, and we're gonna end it here. Pin?
Later days.
Landrew?
hey, thanks for having me back on again. You can check me out at Blandrew, talk about Japanese games and video game discussion topics, and yeah.
Zob?
Yo, man, Shadow, thanks for inviting me on the show, man. It was fun. Talking games.
Gabby?
Thanks for letting me come on even though I was super late because of work.
Yeah, it wasn't that late. We just barely started. Nightmare?
Well, thanks to be here again, and I hope we can get Souls next week on, because I wanted to talk with Souls.
He was in the comments section. I don't know why he didn't pop in.
I'm pretty sure I sent a freaking invite to Soul.
Yeah, he said something on the little stream thing.
Wasn't that when Twitter was acting up on you, though?
Yeah, man. My bag, Souls. I should ask for his Gmail. Shintai?
Thanks for having me on again, and hopefully I can be on next time.
Alrighty, guys, that's it. This is JRPG Enthusiast signing out, and I'll catch you guys next time.